Hey there! Welcome to another episode of SG Dr. Wellness. It's Coach Alvin here. Today, we'll be discussing the world of genetics and a fascinating concept that's changing the way we understand health, called epigenetics. So strap in, because this is possibly going to bring another reason that justifies the notion of healthy living. Before we begin, give us a boost by hitting the subscribe and notification buttons now. Genetics alone doesn't tell the full story of our health. Have you ever wondered why some people with healthy genes still fall seriously ill? It's a puzzle that stumped scientists until they discovered epigenes. Epigenes, a term derived from the Greek word epi, meaning outside, are like the additional software that enhances the capabilities of our genetic operating system. They are the influencers that modulate our genetic expression. Imagine your genes as a basic operating system of a computer, defining its abilities and functions. Epigenes are the extra software that fine-tunes and enhances its performance. Epigenetic programming is crucial as it helps our bodies adapt to changes in our environment and lifestyle. But here's where it gets intriguing. For thousands of generations, epigenetic programming was minimal because our diet and environment remain relatively stable. The pace of change started accelerating during the Industrial Revolution 250 years ago, and in the last 2 generations, our diet and environment have transformed dramatically. Our food has become less nutritious and more artificial, with the rise of sugar and vegetable oils as staples. Meanwhile, our environment has become more polluted with chemicals that disrupt our hormonal and brain functions. This has triggered significant epigenetic programming, but it hasn't been enough to help us cope with the fast-paced modern world. As a result, we are witnessing a surge in degenerative diseases. So, when does epigenetic programming begin, you ask? It all starts before we are even born. In the womb, a fetus carries the original genetic blueprint that has remained relatively unchanged for millions of years. However, the fetus today faces a radically different environment in the womb compared to what it was genetically programmed to handle. So, for instance, if the mother has gestational diabetes during pregnancy, the fetus encounters an environment where excessive glucose is present, leading to insulin resistance and potential obesity and diabetes in the later life. Similar scenarios play out when mothers have chronic inflammatory disorders or consume pro-inflammatory fats during pregnancy, passing on the epigenetic imprints that increase the risk of inflammatory disorders for their children. But here's the real kicker. It doesn't stop with one generation. Epigenetic programs, just like genes, can be passed on to future generations. When a mother is unhealthy, it doesn't just affect her children. It has a ripple effect on the health of generations to come. So there you have it, folks. The incredible world of epigenetics, where genes and epigenes dance together to shape our health and the health of our descendants. Remember, understanding epigenetics empowers us to make informed choices for our health and future generations. If you found this mind-bending journey through genetics and epigenetics as fascinating as I did, don't forget to hit the like button, share this video with your fellow knowledge seekers, and subscribe for more mind expanding content. Stay safe and stay healthy.